Yo, yo, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? What's poppin'? So, guys, today, I wanted to hit you guys with some of this real talk, man. This is for all the people who are trying to achieve their goals, who are doing big things in life, who are trying to make things happen for themselves. And the thing is that if you want to be successful, if you want things to happen for you, what you're going to need to do is you are going to need to say no sometimes. So you're probably saying, what do I mean by that? Basically, if you are achieving your goals, if you're doing things, if you're a productive person and you need to tell other people no. Because what happens is that you need to understand that you need time to achieve your goals. You need to put time and work into whatever it is that you're doing. You need to focus on these things. So what happens is while you're focusing on doing your thing and achieving your goals and making things happen, there's going to be people in your life, it could be friends, family, other people that's trying to do business with you or whatever, that's going to try to steer you off course. They're not doing it like, on purpose, technically. But they might try to, they'll bring up certain things and they want you to come help them do this. They want you to come participate in this other thing. They want you to do this other business venture. But you have to tell all of them, no, I'm focusing on this thing. Because if you go and you deal with all these other activities, you're taking time away from what you need to do. So you have to tell these people no. So like, let's say if you were a person who was, a business person, you're trying to open up a shoe store or something, and you have your plan, you got, everything in place, you're working on this, you're working on that, and then somebody comes up to you and they say, hey, I got this other thing that I'm doing, and we need some other people to join in on this thing, and it'll be really great, and we need you to come through to this meeting, and it's like, yo, nah, I can't do that now, bro. I can't. No. Like, I'm focused on this thing. You understand? Let's say you're a person in college, you're trying to get your degree in something, trying to get your master's or whatever, and you got to, go to school, study all this other, a whole bunch of craziness. And then your friends is calling you like, yo, come through. We doing this thing this weekend, come out to the Hamptons with us and blah, blah, blah. You have to be like, no, I can't. I have to focus and study and get this work done. So sometimes you're going to have to tell people no if you want to be successful. You can't be hopping all over the place and doing all these extracurricular things. You understand? And then it's going to take the focus off of what you really need to do. Because remember, your time is important and you need to put time in order to achieve that goal. In order to get what you want to get happening, you need to make it happen with your time and your energy. And if you don't have that, if you don't have the time because you're doing all this other stuff, what you really wanted to do in the first place is not going to get done. So, you're not telling these people no because you're being a dick. You know what I'm saying? You're not telling these people no because you're being an asshole. It's like, no, I can't help you right now with that because I have these other things I need to attend to. I can't go and do this right now because I need to do this other thing. So you have to get in the habit of saying, look, I can't do this right now. No, I cannot do that. You understand? So you have to be that focused. And you really gotta, you gotta be real with this because sometimes the other alternative, sounds like more fun than what you're doing. You're like, damn, I really, I should be studying, but they going out to a party, there's gonna be chicks there and all that, but you gotta say, no, I can't, I gotta do this. So it's really important that you have the discipline to tell these people no. And sometimes it's hard too because, sometimes it's your friends, it's your family, people that you're close to, you're going to have to tell them no. They might need you to really help them with something and you got to say, yo, listen, I can't help you with that today. I can't help you with that. I'm going to have to, I'll try to, call my other friend that could probably help you with that, but I can't do it because I'm focused on this thing. All right, so it has to be that serious. Sometimes you have to tell people no in order for you to succeed. All right, so that's all I wanted to say about that. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up at askmrlocario@gmail.com, and I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.